Andy, wasn't it just a few days ago that Rolex turned around and upped its prices? And we talked to you about this, and yet we've got the second-hand market, the used market, falling. Can you kind of put these two stories together for me? Is there the demand or isn't there the demand?
It's a very good question, Guy. Yeah, good morning. So, indeed, Rolex raised prices, with some gold models 8%, even 12 or 13%. We saw that to start the year. But we've seen used watch prices, the secondary market, prices fall again in 2024. That's after falling in 2023. They fell at an even faster pace that year. And in 2022, they really took a big dive. Now, these are two separate yet interlinked markets. Rolex makes about 1 million watches a year. The primary market is worth about $50 billion a year, we estimate. The secondary market, where we've seen all this action and negative price momentum, is worth about $20 billion a year. So there's a lot more supply, obviously, on the secondary market. There's a lot more trading going on. There's only so many new watches that people want, that people can buy, particularly for Rolex. With the secondary market, you can get pretty much any watch, any luxury watch that you want. The question is what you're willing to pay for it. And what we saw last year was buyers and sellers driving down those prices by about 6%, according to our Bloomberg Subdial Watch Index. And that's the 50 most traded watches by transaction value, mostly Rolex, some Patek, and a bit of Audemars Piguet in that index.
Andy, very quickly, geographically, who's buying this? Where is most of the growth coming from? Very quickly.
It's very similar to the primary market. The U.S. really drives this market. They're the big buyers. But the U.K. is a very sophisticated, strong market. Japan is a long innovator in used luxury watches. The Italians are the tastemakers always in the premium watch market. They're the ones who decide what's cool and what isn't. And so, yeah, it's quite similar. China, obviously, is a growing market, but as with the primary market, the Chinese economy and the Chinese buyer is a little subdued.